There have been a lot of rumors going around about a deluxe 1999, and I kind of predicted that this was going to be a thing, so let's talk about that a bit. Hey everybody, welcome back to Prince's Friend, exploring music through Prince. Follow us on social media at PrincesFriendYT, and check out our website at princesfriend.com for Prince news and resources. So not long after Purple Rain Deluxe came out, most of the discussion that was happening was, what do you guys think the new deluxe thing is gonna be after that? And my guess at the time, this was before the originals, this was before Piano and a Microphone, this was before all of these things, I was like, the first thing that they're gonna come out with, it just makes sense, would be a 1999 Deluxe. Now why does that make sense? Well, because Purple Rain was Prince's highest selling album. Guess what his second highest selling album was? You guessed it! 1999. So the idea of releasing a deluxe version of any other album before 1999, it's pretty ludicrous. Now, of course, that was, oh my gosh, 2 years ago? So at this point, I was kind of expecting it already. But the rumor mill has been going a little crazy. I haven't talked about this specifically because there still are no concrete information about the 1999 Deluxe Edition. But I thought I should go ahead and address the idea of a 1999 Deluxe Edition and some of the rumors that are out there, and whether maybe we should be hearing something soon. So I actually started hearing the rumors back in April, I think it was. I had heard that in the holiday season, there would be a 1999 Deluxe Edition. Now, you would think that they're probably going to give it the same treatment that they gave Purple Rain. And I'm talking CDs because that's probably what I'll end up buying. Obviously, vinyl will be maybe a little bit different. But that's going to involve a remastered original CD with all the original songs on it. There'll be a disc that has all the single cuts, extended versions, things like that. Then there'll be a disc of songs out around that time, unreleased tracks that we've never heard before or are only available if you are a bootlegger. And then also a concert disc to go on top of all of that. Now that is if they were to release it in the same form that they released Purple Rain, which I don't see why they wouldn't. It seemed like a good thing to do, but that's actually a really cool idea. Now the thing about that though is that they have actually released some 1999-ish kind of songs. Obviously Moonbeam Levels is out already, but there are some other songs out there that could use a remaster, could use some cleaning up, and could actually go on this, such as the original demo for Extra Lovable. We all know the final version, the final iteration, Pokemon Evolution of the song that came out on Hit and Run Phase 2, but there was a real old version that was written back then. And Prince did that a lot, where he would hold on to a song and he would never really release it until it felt right. And it's weird to think that he wrote that song back in 1982, and it wasn't until 2016, or 2015, probably tail end of 2015, that he was like, you know what? I think I'm done with this song. So I think it would be really cool for everybody to kind of hear the original version of that. It has some questionable lyrical content in it, but really the song as a whole is good. There's also songs like Lust You Always, Purple Music, things like that that could always be cleaned up, remastered, and put on there. And likely there's some stuff that we maybe have never heard before that I would love to hear. So I'm really looking forward to that. In terms of concerts, I have a couple of recordings that are from that era that are really cool, actually. I don't really know which one of those I would pick. Obviously, it was an easy choice for Purple Rain because they already had a VHS release at the time of Prince and the Revolution live. But a 1999 era concert would not necessarily be that big. It would be on probably a smaller venue, and it would be maybe a little bit more intimate because he still hadn't reached like that level of stardom. He was still a star in 1999, but he hadn't gotten that huge. I could see coupling in the DVD to be an amazing way to kind of handle this as well. And of course, you don't want to release Purple Rain Deluxe in one iteration and then release a separate version for 1999 that doesn't include the DVD, and maybe it doesn't include the second disc, and it does this other and it's like, you don't want to be too different. Like, this is kind of what we're expecting. That said, if they pull something else out that I wasn't expecting, maybe an extra disc, 2 discs of extra music, or like whatever, I'm all for that. But I'm pretty excited about the prospect of it, and what I've been hearing is October. Here's my problem though. So here's the thing about that. So far, they have a track record of announcing something a month to about a month and a half out from when they plan on releasing it. So the rumor saying that it's gonna be October is probably meaning that we're likely gonna hear something with an October release. We're probably gonna hear something, I don't know, the end of this month or beginning of September. That would be my guess. Unless it's gonna release like at the tail end of October, then maybe we'll hear it mid-September. But we definitely are looking to get some more news about this if it is going to happen. And I've been hearing a lot of rumbling here and there. There's a lot of people talking about it, and some of it sounds definitely like it could happen, and others sound a little bit like wish fulfillment. But I guess we'll find out in the end what's actually correct. So I would say look out for that announcement probably in September, and I'll do another video when it actually is announced. Ooh, I will totally let you guys know, trust me. Because honestly, it's weird because I believe October is also the release month for The Beautiful One's book. So it's either a really good idea to tie that in with a deluxe edition, and then you'll sell extra copies of both because they're both out at the same time, or they might contend for people's limited amounts of money that they have to spend. So I guess we'll really see what the end verdict is on that if they're both coming out in October. But let me know what you guys think about the 1999 rumors. If you've heard any rumors that I haven't heard, let me know. Are there any songs you want to hear on this that are going to be from the vault, unreleased stuff? Let me know about that. And are you going to be picking up 1999? I want to know about that. Let's continue that discussion down in the comments. Otherwise, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the bell so you always know when we release videos. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/princessfriend, and may you live to see the dawn. Love you all.